Imagine a subterranean metropolis where 6.8 million people, I mean, that is literally the population of a small country, just moving underground every single day.
Right, with no traffic jams. Just this perfectly engineered circulatory system right beneath your feet.
Exactly. Welcome to this deep dive. Today, we're taking a stack of travel guides, news updates, and some Reddit threads to help you master the legendary Tokyo Metro. Because, well, this isn't just transit, it's a living beast you need a survival guide for.
Oh, absolutely. And, to survive it, you really have to grasp the sheer scale we're dealing with here. I mean, the Tokyo Metro is the oldest subway in Asia. It dates all the way back to 1927.
Wow, almost 100 years.
Yeah, and back then it was just a single line between Asakusa and Ueno. But today, it spans 9 distinct lines. You have stations like Kokagi-jidumai, which is buried nearly 38 meters underground.
Wait, 38 meters, that is incredibly deep. Okay, so let's unpack this for a second. If it's nearly a century old and it's moving millions of people daily, how does it not just completely collapse under its own weight?
Well, it really comes down to the exact mechanics of rapid turnover. They don't just, run trains. They meticulously engineer the passenger flow.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, the train scheduling is calculated down to the precise second, and the platform doors align perfectly with the train doors so people can enter and exit in this continuous, synchronized rhythm.
Which makes total sense. But I'd imagine as a visitor, trying to read a station map and buy a paper ticket while thousands of commuters are flowing around you down to the exact second is just a nightmare.
Oh, it will completely crush you.
Yeah, I bet.
That overwhelming scale is exactly why transit authorities rely so heavily on specialized tech, really just to keep visitors out of the local commuters' way.
That's a smart strategy.
Right. Take the new tourist Pasmo that launched in May 2026. It replaces the old Pasmo passport. It requires no deposit, features this very stylish kanji design, and lasts for 28 days.
And there's also that 24-hour metro ticket for just 700 yen. But think about why it's priced like such a total steal. The city actually generates more economic value by facilitating your frictionless movement above ground to, shops and restaurants than by nickel and diming you at the turnstile.
Exactly. It's an economic strategy, not just a discount. But, to keep moving, you actually need to know where you're going.
Right. And if you're 38 meters underground, your cell signal is going to bounce right off that solid concrete.
Which is where offline problem solving comes in. You have apps like Navatime acting as a digital compass in a cave, giving you offline routing.
Oh, that's essential.
Yeah. And then you have Ekbo Cloak to locate luggage storage so you aren't dragging suitcases through those perfectly timed crowds. And Pate to translate Japanese barcodes at the kiosks so you actually know what you're buying.
Okay, so you have your digital compass and your tourist Pasmo. But when you physically step onto the train during peak hours, wait, no, I just realized, you're still dealing with the reality of those crowds.
Oh, yes. Historically, the Tusai line has hit a 199% capacity rate.
Wait, 199%? I mean, 100% means every single seat and standing handle is taken? How do you physically fit another 99% in there?
It is a literal crush dynamic. Passengers are pressed, chest to back, shoulder to shoulder. It's an environment where personal space simply ceases to exist.
That sounds intense. And when you have millions of people pressed together like that, you don't just get logistical problems, you get cultural ones too.
Right, definitely.
I was reading this Reddit thread from a tourist who accidentally boarded a women-only car. He was totally confused because when he looked around, there were men inside. He thought they were just, ignoring the rules.
Yeah, it's really easy to see why a tourist might be confused there.
Yeah,
but there's an important cultural adaptation going on. These cars were implemented as a direct response to groping, known as chikan, in those extreme crush-loaded trains.
Oh, yes.
However, they are strictly reserved for women, children, and the disabled only during specific morning rush hours, like 7 to 9 a.m.
Got it. So outside of those times.
Right. Outside of those strict hours, they revert to regular mixed-use carriages.
Yeah.
So the men the tourists saw were simply riding during off-peak times.
Okay, so what does this all mean for you? It means taking the time to understand both the tech and the unwritten rules transforms the Tokyo Metro. It stops being this intimidating maze and becomes the ultimate key for unlocking the entire city.
Absolutely. And as the Tokyo Metro recently held a massive IPO, they now have a major influx of public capital to fuel even more technological evolution.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, which leaves us with something fascinating to ponder. As they pour this IPO money into modernization, will physical IC cards and apps soon be replaced entirely by biometric boarding? We could be looking at a near future where our very bodies become our transit tickets.
Now that is wild. The ultimate frictionless upgrade. Definitely something to think about the next time you step onto the platform. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.